Hey everybody, how you doing? This is another DTWW reaction. So y'all who thank you for the support. Listen, share, join, subscribe, and ring that bell, okay? Because this is another great reaction that you don't want to miss. So let's get into this reaction. I want to also introduce my guest. Now, this guy is just the greatest. He is the greatest engineer you would ever have. He has been doing his thing on our show, The Truth Behind the Truth. So if you don't know of The Truth Behind the Truth, get your tail over there and go watch that show, okay? Because it is worth watching because we're on the move. So this guy, his name, this engineer, this extraordinaire, Charles McIntosh. How you doing, Charles?
I'm fine. Appreciate the invite. So people, nice to see you all.
Now, Charles is a music man. Now, Charles knows some great tunes, and I've been listening to because he's been with us out here in LA. And I tell you, him being around us, I've been listening to some great stuff. So, tell me, what is your music? What is one of your favorite genres, music repertoires? What do you like to listen to?
Now, it may seem crazy, but I'm an old school hip hop head. But I love me some old school rock, soft rock, pop rock, soul, R&B. You know, that old school stuff. But then I'm even into the Drake and the Gucci and all them too. Yeah, it's weird because I'm around a lot of young folks, so I hear it a lot.
And you know what? We have no other choice but to be around young folk nowadays because there's a lot of young around listening to all of that. You can't even escape that. So I understand. But you know what? Let me ask you this question. Do you like I mean, I know you listen to it, but do you favor the new school over the old school? Because most hip hop purists, they favor more of the mid 90s, early 90s, up to the 80s, up into that point. They favor that over the new stuff. So do you favor that over the new stuff?
Yes, I do. I feel the same way because now it's how do I put it? It's lost its artistic flavor.
Okay.
And so I take the other stuff over that any day. The stuff up here is supposedly keeping us awoke and telling us things, but a lot of it I don't want to hear. Just be honest with you.
Sound like me and some other genres that I used to. Let me tell you something. I'm a R&B purist, so I'm not in favor of this new stuff that's going on because it's too doctored up for my taste, and the message is not as leveled out. When I mean leveled, it's too much of a one-sided situation of sex, and everybody. Don't get me wrong, we all love it, but at the end of the day, we don't always have to hear about it. Let's hear about some loving and some understanding, like, you know, from people like Escape. You know, it's just stuff like that from the 90s. You cannot, old school R&B, like old school hip hop, you just can't get rid of. It's just like it sticks to you like meat and potatoes.
Hey, got that good pinamo.
Hell yeah. So you know what, we're gonna get into some meat and potatoes type of stuff. Now you know what, I love Aretha Franklin. Do you like Aretha Franklin?
I mean, Queen of Souls, nobody like her. Nobody like her.
All right. So, hey, we both in agreement with that. So, Aretha Franklin, let me tell y'all something. Aretha Franklin, now, she is still considered the #1 vocalist of Rolling Stone's top 200 greatest singers of all time.
I believe it.
#1. And, you know, #2 is Whitney. So, you know, even though nobody cared for the list because our girl Celine Dion was off the list, but at the end of the day, at least they got that right. So, it is what it is. But yeah, when you think about the Queen of Soul, you think of great singing, great vocability, the originators of a stone cold singer. Yeah. She is the stone cold singer.
Singing from the stomach, from the diaphragm.
Hell yeah. And sing and emoting too. So, you know, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into this reaction of her brilliant song that, you know what, and let me give y'all this little FYI. You know, when people write songs, there's a reason for them writing songs. It's when you're a songwriter, when you write stuff, it makes you think about some events that has happening to your life, some events that are happening to your life. That makes sense. I want to make sure that y'all heard me clearly. When you are a songwriter, you are writing about something that is going on in your life. This woman wrote this song about a man.
Yes,
and it was about somebody that we know from the Temptations. He's a very great singer. And
you watched the Temptations movie too, huh?
Ooh. And we ain't talking about, you know, Mr. Ruffin. We talking about the one that replaced Mr. Ruffin.
Hey, man. Got to do what it do.
And he was doing it what he was doing because daydreaming was about him. And let me tell you something. When a woman writes a song about you, you are doing something right.
Hey, that's
and
that
I don't
power.
know. That's that power. So you know what? We're going to get into this reaction of Daydreaming from the Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin. So let's get into it. Let's really get into it. Go back out. Let me turn it up a little bit.
You know?
It's all right.
He's the kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go somewhere, where I don't care. He's the kind of guy that you give you everything, yeah, and trust your heart, share all of your love, till death do you part. I wanna be what he wants when he wants it and whenever he needs it. Woo! And when he's lonesome and feeling love starved, I'll be right there to feed it. Loving him a little bit more each day turns me right on when I hear him say, hey baby, let's get away. Tell me what to say. Yeah, yeah. Why don't you? Hey baby, let's get away. One more time. Go somewhere. Baby, can we? Where I don't care.
Now, I'm going to stop it at this midway point right here. I'm going to stop it right here. Let me tell y'all something. This right here is a live performance. Now, everybody likes to talk about, is it live? Is it real? Is this really what it's all about? Because nowadays, you can't even tell a live from a pre-recorded to a lip-singing to whatever you want to
That's
call
true.
it.
That's
But right here, this is live. And I'm telling y'all, Aretha is blowing it out the water. But goodness, them damn vocals. And them background singers are on point with it.
But notice her runs, how clean they are. Their little ad-libs, they're just so crisp.
Yes. And to be honest with the agility, that ain't nothing but gospel at its best. And I think that what made her and Ray Charles so perfect for the genre of soul, because what they implemented was a soulful gospel tone to what was already an R&B sound, which you know, Otis Redding too. But
Yeah.
you know, to be honest with you, them singers were of the church, which I think is missing right now. You ain't seeing nobody from the church go into singing these.
Jackie Wilson.
Hell yeah.
All those guys down there, they were.
Yes. And they were what you call stone cold singers. And let me tell y'all something. Aretha was she was up there. And this right here, this proves to you why it is so important to bring your own authentic sound to certain music. Y'all see the way she's just skipping through. It's like she almost made her own rhythmic section within the song, if you notice.
Yep.
And that's just her being her creative
that
self.
pocket.
In the pocket. And damn, you know about being in the pocket.
So they played in the band.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In the pocket. Hell yeah. Okay.
I wanna be what he wants when he wants it and whenever he needs it. Yes, I do. And when he's lonesome, feeling lost, I'll be right there to feed it. I'm loving him a little bit more each day. Turns me right on when I hear him say, hey baby, let's get tell me what to say. Ooh, baby, can we? Well, I don't care.
Don't think like you used to.
Thinking of you. Ooh, thinking of you.
Emoting.
Background vocals, boy.
Wow. That's
Easy
crazy.
View started as my college.
We're gonna probably be on their soapbox about, but let me tell you the difference within the singers of today and the singers of back then. Did you see how she took her time?
Her breathing.
She took her time, and she did not outdo herself. She didn't. There was no yelling, no over exaggerating of runs. It was more musicality in her silence because she knew where to place those vocals. And right now, I love my singers. I love Jasmine. I love Fantasia. I love Jennifer. But then there's a time when you just need to sometimes lay back in the cut. And there's not a whole lot of singers that are laying back in the cut.
Softness is a sign of strength.
Yes. Like, I mean, and that's the thing. I wish we had, and I think we do have. I'm not even gonna say I wish. We do have them. We just don't see them as often.
True.
We don't see them as often. But let me tell you something. Right there would make you think, damn, I want that type of loving. Daydreaming. Yes.
Man.
Yes.
Call me Hey Baby and bring me something. I'd be all rub my belly.
But like I say, that Dennis Edwards, hey, you know what? God bless him. You know, may he rest in heavenly peace, and may the Queen of Soul rest in heavenly peace. But whatever y'all were doing, hey, had her thinking about daydreaming. So hey, ain't nothing wrong. If you know somebody, if that makes you feel some type of way, keep that daydreaming, because hey, that would get you through some crazy nights. I'm just saying.
Bring that fire.
Hey, now right now. But like I say, if y'all, come on now, share, join, ring that bell, subscribe. Come on. I know. It's been a minute, but at the end of the day, do not miss up. This is and I'm thankful, Charles. Thank you for doing this reaction. This is my first guest.
There you go. Hey.
And I'm so appreciative of him doing this with me. And y'all, thank you for supporting me. Keep supporting me. Keep speaking positively. And hey, stay positive and stay blessed, okay? And also, look out for The Truth Behind the Truth. We air Pacific Time, 6 o'clock. Central Time, 8 o'clock. Eastern Time, 9 o'clock. And y'all, come on over and let's have an authentic conversation, because that is our Truth Behind the Truth platform, and we want y'all to live in your authentic truth, okay? So come on over, and y'all, stay blessed, and bye.